Kill Team Tau Empire versus Drukhari.
Today we're finally getting around to trying Kill Team Arena. It's going to be a kill team between Joe's Drukhari and Greg's Tau. So we're just doing the first competitive mission, which is Interlopers. So there are 4 objectives, and you score 1 victory point for each of the following conditions at the end of each battle round. Control 1 or more objectives, control 2 or more, and then control more than your opponent, and you can get a maximum of 9 victory points over the entire game on that. And then with the Kill Team Arena, you choose which objectives you're going for. So there's a selection you can choose from, but Joe and Greg have already chosen them, and they're supposed to be secret from each other, so when we go over the kill teams, they'll just show what they're taking. And you can score a maximum of 3 victory points per arena objective. Other than that, it's just this is supposed to be the competitive environment, so everything's symmetrical, and all the terrain is regular. There's no explodes from the barrels or anything. Everything's just regular cover. And right on to Joe's Drukhari.
For my Drukhari, I'm running a Hecatrix with a Agonizer Splinter Pistol as my leader. I've got a Witch Fighter with a Shadnet and Impaler as my Zealot Specialist. And then I have another Witch Fighter with a Shadnet and Impaler that is my Combat Specialist. I then just have 2 regular Witches. For my third specialist, I just have a Cobalite Warrior as my Comms Specialist, and then 3 other Cobalite Warriors. And then I have a Cobalite Gunner with a Docklands and a Cobalite Gunner with a Blaster. I already rolled for my combat drugs, and I got Grave Lotus, so the Witches are all +1 strength. And since the arena only goes up to turn 4, I'm not going to get the full benefit of my Power from Pain, since it increases each turn. For my objectives, I'm taking this one, and then this one, and then the third one is the special one.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll just show that so that
third one
Greg can't hear.
That one. You better have been plugging your ears up for that, Greg. It's supposed to be secret.
Yeah. So yeah, your objectives get revealed when you score the first victory point on them. And on to Greg's Tau kill team.
So I took kind of just an all-around kill team here. For my specialists, I have a leader as my Fire Warrior Sergeant. And then I have the Scout Specialist with a Crute there. And then I have the Sniper Specialist with a Pathfinder with a Rail Rifle. And then I've got another Fire Warrior with the Comms Specialist. Behind them, I have 3 Breacher teams, Breacher Team Sergeant and 2 other guys. I have a Pathfinder and then a Pathfinder Sergeant next to him. And then I have a Crute Carnivore. And behind, for some extra firepower, even though I know they probably won't be as good in Arena, 1 Stealth Suit.
Yeah, and then you're running the Crute via the White Dwarf update.
Yes.
That allows you to run them with the Tau Empire
and
keyword.
here are my
Super
objectives.
Objectives.
So we'll see if I can take those or not.
So deployment just wrapped up. Greg lost the roll-off, so he got to choose deployment zones, which seems kind of weird, but they're symmetrical, so it doesn't seem to matter. And 2 more doors have appeared in the center of the map, where I forgot to put them down earlier. Do you have anything to talk about with your very interesting deployment, Greg?
Not really. There's not a lot of options. This is the first arena game I'm playing. So basically, I just wanted to be able to get out onto the field. So I can go both directions and open doors and have time to open them.
For the Drukhari, just split my guys up to be able to open doors and move out.
So we have initiative to do. Or does the scout move happen first from Greg's scouting?
There is no scout move.
What's he
in
get to
this
do?
phase.
Well, no,
He
there's
gets
no
to
scout
reroll.
phase. But,
Yeah, he gets 3 rolls advance.
Oh, never mind then. So we just have initiative then.
Drukhari, 5.
Dos.
So Drukhari first.
The Drukhari either opened doors or moved and advanced up to get control of my 2 objectives. And I put guys along table edges. And so I will have no one that can fire this turn.
Okay, and then the Tau moved with everybody, opened a couple doors, advanced with my breacher team and my scout specialist. This Kroot just moved, so I believe he'll have the only shot this round.
Isn't the breacher team? Do they have an assault gun or rapid fire? I think they might have an assault one.
Let me look it up. I have the page right here. Breacher. I need the gun. Pulse Blaster, range 15, assault 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well,
yeah, so
they'll
you
be
can
in range.
Yeah, so you can shoot him at -1. So it's even more shots. It shows Lone Witch.
So 1, 2 shots. And then the Kroot. So I shall shoot with the Kroot first. So he is BS 4+. So rapid fire, he moved. So 5+ because you're in cover. Is that it?
-1
6+ because he's at more than half range. All right. I missed. All right, and then the same deal with these guns. I'll check the profile, but do this guy first. 6+.
I think they get 2 shots, don't they?
I don't know if at the far range.
Oh yeah, it could be a different number of shots at range.
No, it's still assault 2.
And then what's the strength and AP?
4, AP 0.
Okay.
Long range 4, AP 0. Yes. So the other shot for that guy. Nope, no 6s. Last guy, nothing. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
But I did move into range of the 2 objectives, as did Joe.
Yep.
So
you each get 2 victory points for that.
pretty much cookie cutter.
Yep. So you each control at least 1, so that's 1 point. You control at least 2, so that's another 1. But you don't control more than your opponent, so you don't get the 3rd. And then what about your other arena objectives?
So I have more people within the center of the battlefield than Greg.
So
That gives me 1, and then I have models along 3 different board edges outside of my deployment zone.
Right,
So I also get 1 for that. And then what was the mission one?
you have to not move with the guy, so I don't think you could do it this turn. Right?
Yeah, at the beginning, if you control 1 or more objectives, you can choose a model that is within 1 inch of an objective. So yeah, so that one is not achievable this turn.
So we shouldn't have revealed it. And then what about you, Greg?
I'm unable to score any of my additional objectives this turn.
Uh-oh. So it's 2 to 4 points right now.
That's right.
So initiative for next turn. More command dice.
Sorry. 8.
7.
For my Drukhari, I had the Cobblite Warrior on this objective do the activate engines for my 3rd objective, so he can't do anything this turn.
But you get a victory point.
Yeah. The Witch with the shot net just moved up a little bit to maintain a board edge. That witch just moved back to get further away from Greg, but I wanted her to maintain the board edge as well. Over here, Cobblite Warriors moved around, moved up the regular Cobblite Warrior next to the door, moved the Dark Lance over, so that if that door was open, he'd be able to fire at people, and then I moved up the comms guy to maintain a 3rd board edge. In the center, I advanced a 1 witch up to the door, readied up my blaster, and then my leader and the other Shodnet just moved around, along with the Cobblite Warrior that had been back in my deployment zone. So currently I'm still holding both of my objectives.
The Tau split up a lot. The stealth suit went to flank the rear line of the Drukhari. I had 2 Pathfinders holding the objective. The rail rifle, comms, and leader moved up to see if that door gets open to cover it and move towards the center of the table to try to take other objectives. The scout Kroot and 1 breacher moved over here to try to get this Drukhari out in the open. And then this breacher opened the door, and all of these, the Kroot charged the close Drukhari, and the other breacher squad moved up to give fire support.
So Joe has a blaster readied up, right?
Yep. So this will determine what happens to the Tau.
So I mean, there is the decisive shot, which you can use on a non-readied guy. So you could like interrupt yourself with the Dock Lance, I think. If you wanted to.
I think I'm better off just firing the blaster. He's obscured.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you could like comms him and stuff because like the
Right.
comms guy might die before he gets
Good
to do
point.
anything.
So I will spend the 2 command points for decisive shot.
Oh, and I had to spend a command point to make the charge because I failed it.
Right. So comms guy is going to buff the Dock Lance, and then Dock Lance is going to fire at
The breacher?
breacher.
Okay.
So within half range, but obscured, so still hitting on 3s from the comms. Hits. Wounds. AP 3 or 4.
He's got a 4-up save, so
AP 4.
that'll just go
So-
through.
4 damage.
And he'll die. First blood.
That's not a thing.
And then blaster guy. I don't think he can see the guy crouching behind the crate. So
Oh, the
That pose, though, modeling
The
for
dashing.
advantage.
so that is my ready guys. So then it goes to non-ready guys, right?
Yep.
So I get to go first. Coblight Warrior will shoot at the stealth team.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s. Nothing.
Okay. I guess first off, I'll fire the breacher at the warrior over there. And let me just double check. So I'm at 5, 10, and 15. I know I'm within 15 of you. I am 7 inches away. So if I fire at the 10-inch profile, I'm at long range. Is that correct?
yeah, that's my understanding of it.
Yeah. All right. So, but that's what I'm going to do. So it's assault 2. I did not advance. You're not in cover, but you're at long range. So hitting on 5s is what I assume.
Yeah.
Strength 5. Nothing. So now it's up to you.
That witch will shoot her splinter pistol at the crew.
All right.
Hitting on 5s. Miss.
Now the Kroot will fire. He is within rapid fire range. Half range. BS 4+. So I believe he's just hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's awesome.
That's all my shooting.
This pulse carbine is going to shoot long range through these guys. So I'm assuming you're in cover.
Yep.
So
5? No, in long range, so 6s.
yeah. So 6s. Nothing. And now I think just the stealth suit. So the shooting has not been great for the Tau. Assault 4. So you're in half range. You're not in cover. So he's BS 4+. So looking at 4s.
Hey, you hit.
3 hits. Strength 5.
T3.
AP dash. Yep. So 2.
5 up. Fail them both.
You 6 up, feel no pain, right?
Still fail.
So I only roll 1 damage, right?
Yep. There's no negative to this or anything.
I will re-roll it. Nope. Just a flesh wound on you. Which is really bad for me, because I really wanted to take him out to deny you that point.
Yep.
Now I'm getting far behind.
It's true.
So I've got that combat.
Yes, the combat. So I charged you, so I think I go first, right?
Yep.
1 attack.
Doesn't his rifle gives him an extra one, I think, or an extra
Plus
strength?
1 strength.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the 2 command points for decisive strike. I think.
Okay.
And interrupt you.
All right, this could do it for him. It's a good move.
Alright, so I get 3 attacks because of the Hecatari Blade. And she's strength 4 from combat drugs. So hitting on 3s. Toughness.
3.
Hitting on 3s. 2 wounds.
Okay. 6 up save. Any AP on that?
Nope.
1 saves. 1 go through.
Got him.
So he's dead.
The brutality. Do you want to consolidate?
Into that breacher.
Yes.
All right.
So then the breacher will get to attack you, but
That's fine.
you can shoot your pistol next turn.
So breacher in melee. Let's see what you're at. Strength 3, 1 attack.
Hitting on 4s or 5s.
Hitting on 5s. Nope. That's it.
So
let's do our tally.
So each of you get 2 for the objectives.
And then I get, what's mine? I have the same one that Joe does. So, score 1 victory point if more models from your kill team are within 3 inches of the center of the battlefield. Then there are enemies within the center.
Is that a tie or...
I think orange base guy's just outside of 3
Okay.
inches.
So, Joe will get that one.
So, and do you have any other of your objectives?
Nope. I will reveal it now. I try to kill a unit at long range every turn, but I cannot.
The witch is too powerful.
And now I'm losing models, so it doesn't look good.
And
So-
that guy can't fail his
Yep. Oh, so
shaken
wait,
test
what
or
did you
whatever.
get? You can talk about
So I got the activate engines. I had the 3 board edges, and I still had more guys within 3 inches of the center. So I'm up to 9 currently.
All
And
right,
Greg,
and
is
I've
that-
got 4.
Yeah. So, more command points, and then,
And I don't think I can... I've lost 2 models.
yeah, you're fine.
So I can't battle yet.
Yeah, and no one has flesh wounds, so you can't,
Yeah.
no one's gonna get shaken.
Drukhari, 6,
6.
3.
10.
Alright. Tau
All right.
first.
Yeah, I moved up with the Tau to take the 4th corner for my objective, which I'm sure Joe has discovered by now. He assaulted that Kroot. He assaulted the breacher over here, and I killed a witch. He did not open the door, so these guys in the middle aren't good for anything except hopefully taking the middle for objectives. This guy over here moved over to the other side to stay in that corner, and the stealth suit over there readied up to hopefully be able to just shoot at the witch over there, because I don't think I can double target because he's separated out.
For the Drukhari, I did the activate engines again on that guy. And then I had the 2 witches go to try and finish off that Kroot. I readied up the blaster guy in the center. Since the Kroot's dead, he can now see the guy crouching behind the crates. He'll get to fire first if Greg picks him. The warrior just moved over here to get out of the way for the Hecatrix to be able to do the assault. Over here, advance the witch from here, since she couldn't make an assault in climbing up, really. And I just wanted to ensure that I kept this side of the board, and if Greg doesn't kill her, then she can try an assault. Move the Docklands over, so he can get a shot, and just move the comms back to stay out of the 2-inch bubble. And I spend one of my command points to try and reroll my Feel No Pain on the witch that was killed by Overwatch.
And then that lost you your board edge, right?
Yeah.
It's a good idea for me, for you to charge. It's a good thing you listened to me. So we got readied up shooting.
Now we're on the shooting, so I shall see if you're in half range. You are. So, you're in cover because I'm firing through stuff. So it'll be 5s. Pulse Carbine onto your blaster. One hit. Nothing. I will re-roll. Yeah, strength 5, I believe.
Yep. AP 1.
No
So-
AP, I don't think, on a carbine.
Oh, that's a carbine.
Yeah.
Okay. Damage roll. A 1. And I used for the hit. Can I do another command point to?
Yeah, isn't it per phase? I think.
Well, Greg just
Well, it's-
re-rolled.
yeah, I re-rolled the hit.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think I can
yeah,
re-roll
so you
the
can't.
damage, yeah. So, merely a flesh wound.
He'll fire back, hitting on 5s now.
Okay. A weakened then.
Yeah, it's relevant. But you
Miss.
could have used the command point too. No, I'll try.
Gotta talk quicker, Danny.
I know you're too slow. It's because you're trying to help me.
You're sitting there praising Greg.
Yeah.
Wait, when was it praising Greg?
You're just talking about how doing the flesh wound is worth it.
Oh, yeah, but then you could use a command point to.
But you were too slow in your reaction.
Who's up next?
Let's
get.
So what's the
Let's
best
show
ready guy to shoot next? This guy, I don't think so. That kind
No,
of.
you're obviously.
So now
suit.
the stealth suit is gonna go on to. So I have to pick. So you might as well just go on to the witch and try to kill her.
Well, you could, with the Dark Lance is what could kill you. These other two guys are harmless.
But I'll fire at the Dark Lance and
But
cover.
my advice hasn't been working out for
I'll
the
fire
first.
at the Dark Lance and cover. So let's make sure that you're in half range. You're in 9, I think. You are. So hitting on 5s for the cover. Here we go. 1 hit. One wound.
5 up. Good.
All right.
You're
Wait, no,
welcome.
it's 8. Oh, yeah. No.
You're welcome, Joe.
No AP on it.
That's part of the plan.
And then that's all my readied guys that can do anything to you.
Is that all of you guys that can shoot at all?
It looks like it.
Yes.
Alright, so Splinter Pistol from the Witch. Miss. Comms will buff the Dark Lance, and then he'll shoot at the stealth suit.
Gotcha.
So hitting on.
Hitting
Are you
on
negative
5
1
still
to-
since he moved.
And what do the stealth suits do for being shot at?
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. Okay.
So yeah, within half range, -1 for moving,
Plus 1.
obscured, -1, +1, so it is still 5s. Miss. Cavalry Warrior will shoot at him. 5s,
1 hit.
4s, 1 wound. No AP.
3 up. Good.
And then this Cavalry Warrior will shoot at that guy. Hitting on 4s. Miss. And that's all my shooting.
Close combat. Or I suppose. Oh yeah, you charge guys first, but over here I'll go first. I think, right?
Yeah.
With my 1 attack.
Yeah. I mean, it's a witch. You could kill her.
What's the zealot?
+1 attack when and strength when you
Yeah.
charge. Right, it's both.
Yeah. So she gets 3 attacks with the Shadnet,
T3 and a 6 up save.
hitting on 2s. All hit. Moving on 3s.
Well, why is she hitting on T's?
From the
Zealot.
on the turn 3.
Oh, for the
increase-
witch.
from the power from pain. And that is what it does. Yeah, I had 1 hit
Yeah.
rolls. So 3 AP1.
So no save.
So
2
one.
damage. Dead.
All right.
He's tangled up in the net. He bravely
So
tried.
that will deny me that objective.
And then you get to swing first.
Yes. Looking for 5. Nope.
It would have been cool if you got it though.
3 attacks. All hit. Moving on 3s. 3 wounds.
Okay. AP.
No AP.
All good.
Nice.
Shockingly.
Yeah.
So I lost one guy, so I still can't fail the tests on them.
Greg has no flesh wounds.
I think I can fail because I've lost 3 guys for battle, right? So I have to roll.
Oh, no, you have to lose more than half.
More than half. Okay.
So Joe, both of you get 2 victory points for objectives.
Yep,
Joe
which
gets
gives
1
me
for
6.
the engine.
And then
Still get one for the center or for table.
And
edges.
Greg does get 1.
so I get 1 for the center. And then I don't get 1 for all 4 corners. And I don't get 1 for long range kill.
Yeah, so both of you got 3 then?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's 12 to 7, I believe.
Yes. So I can't win, but we're going to play it on anyways.
Well, that was turn 3, right?
Yep, the last turn coming up.
Drukhari. 7.
4.
For the Drukhari, my leader tried to declare a charge on the guy that was standing behind the crates. She failed to make the charge, and Greg spent the command point to do the point-blank shots, so he did a flesh wound to her. I had the Kabbalite warrior that was by the objective activate the engines, and then the other Kabbalite warrior that had been over here moved over. The blaster guy just readied up. The 3 Kabbalite warriors over here readied up, and the witch with the shard net charged the stealth suit.
I used a command point on the advance to get this breacher guy across, so I'd have the 4 corners. Not that it will matter much. Would I have guys here, guy there, guys in the center? The stealth suit is the only one. Well, no, I guess I have the leader over here. And then I open the door with my leader, and I readied up with these guys in the Pathfinder over here. So Joe's going to get to do his readied up first. So
Unless you interrupt for 2 command points.
I only have 2 left, and I want to do it for flesh wound rolls.
I'm going to spend the command point on Gritted Teeth on the blaster guy, so he can fire without the flesh wound on him, and he's going to shoot at that guy.
Okay, under the breach. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Hitting on 4s. Missed. I'll command point. Hits. Wounds.
No save.
3.
Flesh wound.
That 3
Oh,
damage.
3 damage. That's right. Dead. You got him. You just keep denying me that. It's because I revealed it. If you didn't know that was my objective, you wouldn't have shot at him.
Your brave kill team keeps running into the middle of Drukhari forces to do it.
And you get to shoot your readied.
All right, so I guess the first ready guy that will shoot will be this rail rifle onto this Kabbalite warrior.
And you have a comm specialist?
I do, so I will buff him, and then you're in cover because of the edge. And rail rifles 30, so you're within half range. Rapid fire, strength 6, AP negative 4, D3 damage. So 2 shots at 5s. 2 hits.
Nice.
2 wounds.
Roll the damage.
What?
2d3. Or do I only do 1d3?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I guess do 1, and if it's bad, we'll figure it out.
3.
Alright, so it doesn't matter. So, feel no pains?
Yeah. Fair.
I'll reroll one of those.
Oh my
1.
god.
Dead. I had to use a command. See, that's why I was saving them.
Yeah. No, you're right, too. That's terrible, though.
Yeah, it's super terrible.
Like, you get the best outcome and then nothing.
Comms will buff Dark Lance, and then
Okay.
Dark Lance will fire at that guy.
Okay, the comm specialist.
Can you see the leader? You can try killing him. Well, I guess it's the last round. I guess it doesn't really matter.
So, Comm Specialist. Hitting on 3 still. Hits. Wounds. 4.
So he's dead.
Well, maybe not. That's how Joe rolls multi-damage.
All right. And then my last ready guy will shoot into him.
You still control the center field. Greg.
Nope. Oh, I do. Not note to that, but nope, I didn't hit.
This guy can't see him. So all that's left is the splinter pistol in the combat. Hits. Fails to wound.
All right.
And then close combat.
So that Hecatrix is my combat, so she gets 4 attacks.
I know, you're going to pile in.
Right.
So you can move 3 inches.
She's up there, she's just gonna follow. So 4 attacks. Is it -1 to hit in close combat as well?
I think it's only shooting, but it could be.
It's not relevant either.
Yeah,
way.
it's your opponent must subtract 1 from all hit rolls for attacks that target this model.
Super invisible.
That's right. And he's got 2 wounds.
So he's toughness 4.
Yes.
So wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, AP 1.
Okay. 4 pluses. Good. That's stealth armor, though.
And then I will choose that witch to fight with.
Yes.
3 attacks. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Good. Unless there's AP on it.
Nope.
All right. So then, since it doesn't matter for me, he'll attack back. He hits. He does not wound.
Okay, stealth suit.
Stealth suit.
Oh my god, he's got
2
so many
hits.
attacks.
1 wound.
4 up. Good.
All right. So that's game. I got my last 2 points and then a 3rd point. So that gives me a total of
What's the 3rd point for?
10 points for the middle.
Oh, yeah, so control that. Yeah.
So I get 1 point for activating the engines, then 2 for the objectives, so I end up with a total of 15.
So 15 to 10
Yes.
for Drukhari. I was the first Kill Team Arena, though.
Yeah, I mean, Danny was correct. I chose poorly on my objectives, but I didn't really realize that taking the center one was actually worth it because of the divider in the middle, which makes it so I can move troops up, and he's got to open up doorways to get through, which is nice. Yeah. So taking the center wasn't bad. The 4 corners was the bad one. It was too tough for me, and then I ended up sacrificing 2 units to get in. And the shooting at far range is nice, but
There's
they're
not a lot
so
of
close.
long range.
Yeah, there's not a lot of opportunities for me to get that, especially with closed doors.
Yeah, well, it's good. I mean, it seems like in general the breachers aren't super good with the -1, but they're constantly shooting at far range.
Yeah.
So, like, you might uniquely be good at getting that objective. It's just not a
Through
good
that
objective
way,
to
yeah.
get. Yeah, and like you kind of got. I mean, you were contesting the center objective, or domination, I think.
Yeah.
But like your rail rifle not being a shooty guy.
I mean,
was
I got
bad.
to shoot once. And
and that's
it
your
did
best
really
gun.
good.
Yeah.
But
And then you did roll pretty bad in a couple. I mean, like you got pretty lucky killing the witch over here.
I mean, realistically, now playing the game, setting the rail rifle here or there, here, so I could shoot at both corners would have been the best deployment for it. And I could have kept the con specialist back. And the only bad thing is that he doesn't control an objective over there. But it gives me line of fire if Joe moves up on either side.
You got anything about Arena, Joe?
And having all the tight corners definitely helps close combat more than having long open fields, like having to spend the command point to get to fire.
Yeah, it's if I were to guess, the balance with that is the doors.
Yeah.
Like you have to open the door, so you're not going to get. If you're going to get, if you're going to get charged, essentially, because doors are going to either having to start near the door if there's an opponent there, like slows down close combat armies.
Yeah. But as always, the high damage weapons do way better than single shot. Like the only damage I did was close combat multi-damage or multi-damage range weapons. Like, my splinter pistols didn't... I fired splinter pistols twice, hit once, wounded once, and my Cowboy Warrior got to fire, I think, 4 shots. So, my multi-damage still is the best against low wound armies.
Yeah,